morning! Welcome to Temple Living with Rosemary. We're going to get started with our workout. We're going to hop for about 100 hops and do it for a minute. Oh my gosh, it's freezing in my garage and we're going to make the most of it. We're going to wake ourselves up today. Yesterday I felt like everything from my horrible night of sleep Saturday into Sunday was hitting me. So it didn't hit me Sunday. Sunday I went into like fourth gear, totally crushing it, making the most of a fun shopping trip. And then Monday, it was like, I am feeling it. Because Saturday into Sunday, a couple kids were up, and then they were like told, you're done, go to bed. And then so much crying happened, and then the baby woke up, and he was up until 4, and it was just not enough sleep. So I crushed Sunday. Sunday was amazing. And then Monday hit. Oh man. All right, we're gonna do hop turns. So if you're new here, this is our Temple Living workout. Please subscribe on YouTube. We start with a lymphatic drainage warm-up. If hopping is too much, you can just bounce and twist for this. We do a long warm-up, longer than I prefer, because I'm like, I want to get in and out and be done. These workouts are 20 minutes, and the reason we do the lymphatic drainage is because it's so good for getting rid of bloat, getting rid of puffiness, for regulating your nervous system. And over here, we're working out for sanity. For regulation, to be a better mom. And so we're doing things even when we don't feel like doing them. And that might be this warm up because it takes a while. Now we're gonna do body waves. The thing is though, we're still getting in a super effective workout. And I think you could find whatever your favorite warm up I've ever done and just pick to do that even on the days we're not working out. Oh, my hands are like numb. Yesterday, we were talking about letting go of perfection. And when we feel really weak, remembering the verse, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. And I could have used remembering that verse yesterday because I was struggling. I am telling you, I do not really struggle with food very much anymore. I used to feel very tempted by food, especially sweets. All right, chest opener. And there has been Halloween candy sitting in our house since Halloween. I think there has been some since last Halloween. And it has not tempted me. I had horrible skin flares since last, a year of October ago. And it got after Christmas, it really flared. It looked scary. I didn't want to go in public. It was around my eyes. And so I had to do some really strict diets to help me heal because I would rather do dietary things and let it take time and do things as naturally as possible than go on medicine or use a steroid cream. That's my personal preference. So I've been so strict with my food this whole year and I've learned too much. All right, now we're doing trunk twists or bent over and we're twisting. So when I'm about to eat, I'm just thinking about seed oils, and it's like canola oil, vegetable oil, and it's what almost every restaurant cooks in, and it's so inflammatory, and it takes, I think, 9 years for it to be 50% processed out of your body. I think that's what it is. It stays in your body for a very long time. And when you know too much, it's like you can't unsee it, you know? And I have gone down so many rabbit holes this past year trying to heal naturally that I just know way too much. So Sunday we went out to eat and it was so much fun, and I was trying not to think, like my mind is just going to kind of corny phrases of calling things new names. That, like, there's this really crunchy mom account that she kind of mocks this mindset, but she's definitely super crunchy because she knows these things. Anyways, I digress, whatever. Yesterday, I'm like really struggling. I don't know what, it's like the 2 hours of sleep 2 nights before is hitting me. And I feel like blah. I am just wanting sugar, I'm just wanting sweets, I'm just like not feeling hungry, but also wanting to make all the bad decisions. And I ended up eating Halloween candy and candy. Like, what is wrong with me? And I just want you to know, if you struggle with that kind of stuff, those temptations, probably, now we're doing golf swings, nothing is wrong with you. You need to accept where you're at instead of shaming and belittling yourself and saying, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I'm the worst. I suck at everything. I'm not consistent. Like, get rid of that and say, wow, get curious. Wow, I wonder why. Why am I struggling so much today? What's going on? And I think one thing that really helps me get curious is having it in my head that we're all doing the best we can to our mental, physical, and spiritual capacity. What that means is we can learn and grow and do better. And we're human. We have a fallen human nature. And right now, something is holding us back. So accepting where you're at and getting curious really helps you start to figure out ballet squats. We want our feet pointed out, our knees tracking over our feet or outside of our feet. We do not want them caving in. So getting curious really helps figure out what's going on so that you can overcome the thing. So I think it was sleep. What I could have done is journaled that verse that we were talking about yesterday. I'm like, okay, I'm really struggling. All right, sit down. When I feel tempted by sugar, I remember the verse. This verse floods my mind. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. And I rejoice. I celebrate. Like, God, I am weak. Let your power be made perfect right now because I am struggling. I turn it into a prayer. I walk away. All right, we're doing lateral lunges. I walk away. I turn on a song. Like, I literally journal out my strategy. And it is so powerful. It is like literally programming your mind what to do. I wrote a whole Bible study journal about this to give you some of my favorite verses to journal. It's called Grace in the Chaos. It's on Amazon. So if you want to learn this practice, how to journal and change your life, like literally change your life, grab that on Amazon. It's actually still on sale right now. I did a Cyber Monday sale for all of last week. I haven't put the price back up, so it's still on sale. Other side. So with all of that, so I've been struggling with histamine intolerance, and I just want to like give a little shout out because I think since COVID, since I started talking about histamine intolerance, it seems like there's so many people that have struggled with this. And I just saw a reel about something with the virus that really depletes your gut bacteria and then like allows this to grow, histamine intolerance to be a bigger issue. We're gonna do 2 blocks of work. We're lifting heavy, 3 to 5 reps. We're gonna do a dumbbell clean, single arm dumbbell clean, 3 to 5 each side. What that looks like is here, back is straight, your butt is pushed back, you're coming up, and you're catching down. You're coming up like that, okay? I like to fully extend. You're kind of pulling and then dropping under it. You're 10 each side. We're lifting heavy. I'm going to start with a 25. I'll finish my histamine shout out after this. Ready? Here we go. Let your power be made perfect and my weakness help me to have good form. If this is not accessible, if this is too complex of a move, single arm, dumbbell, single arm dumbbell squat, okay? Keep it simple, single arm, 3 to 5 reps. If this isn't accessible, we're gonna be doing a lot of squats today. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Back straight. 1, 2, core tight, 3, 4, 5. Switch arms, just keep going. These are freezing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to go heavier and do 3 reps. My form did not feel as good on my left. I'll do left side first. I'm going to go heavier. If felt any pinching in your back, if you didn't feel like your form was great, stay where you're at. I should probably take my own advice. Okay, so while I catch my breath, so I've been having these histamine issues. Like I can't have sugar, I can't have too much, well, now I can have some sugar, but dairy, most like really processed gluten, I think, makes me super itchy. Red sauce, anything with tomatoes was making me super itchy. High histamine foods, that's like peanuts, almonds, tomatoes, chocolate, strawberries, pineapples, like there's so many things that are high histamine and they were making me so itchy. Caffeine causes a dump of histamines and I like wasn't able to have any of it. And then, this is my shout out, I started taking bioactive precision peptides and I really thought I was going to be cashing in on the 30-day money back guarantee. And after 30 days I could have red sauce with minimal itching. And then I ran out and it felt like I was starting over, but 7 days in I could have spaghetti with no itching. And last night, so after all that chocolate and crap, I used 1 dose of the homeopathy that I was using for itching and used my cream one time, I have a tallow manuka honey cream for autoimmune issues. One time. I used to use the homeopathy like 5 times or more a day and the cream 3 to 5 times a day. And I only used it once after all that crap that I've not eaten that badly in a long time. So I'm like, these are working. Let's go. We're talking too much. Hope you're recovered. Here we go. Gotta start with the left. 1, 2, 3. Over here we grunt. We look ugly. We're releasing all of our frustration. 1. We switch sides. 2. 3. Oh my arm. That was hard. Alright. We're gonna get one more block of that in. We're not gonna take as long of a chit chat rest. Shake it out. Let's go. The reason for lifting heavy is for gains. Lifting heavy, having max out weeks, literally transformed my body. So different. I didn't get bulky. I got strong. I got leaner. When you have more muscle, your body's gonna burn more fat. You can eat more, which is a pro and con. So I don't want to buy more food, but like I love to eat. All right, here we go. Oh, deep breath. Core tight, back straight, butt engaged and pushed back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, we have one more block of work. Squats and curtsy lunges. We're gonna alternate. We might only do 2 sets depending on what we have time for. So you can either do a goblet squat or a dumbbell squat. We're gonna lift heavy. We're gonna push our butt back, keep our glutes engaged, have our knees tracking over our feet or outside of our feet, as low as you can go without letting your butt, your hips tilt under. We're only doing 3 to 5 reps, which means I'm gonna do 35s. Here we go. Let's get to it. Ugh. The reason for grunting is for regulation. Release any frustration. 1, 2, 3, I can do it. 4, 5. Woo! Now right into curtsy lunges. We're going heavy. I'm gonna try 25s. This is gonna get your glutes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Quick break. Maybe hold some hot tea. Another thing, if you have histamine issues, stinging nettle root and I think dandelion root, really great for detoxing the histamines and getting rid of the itchiness, and heck of a lot cheaper. Oh, I didn't see as much progress with just that. All right, here we go. This is probably gonna be our last one. Last block. Last one, best one before we run out of time. Here we go. Get those weights up. Think about what you want to release. Let's push through. 1, 2, core tight. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Curtsy lunges, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. I think we can fit in one more. I really do. Let's just release. The beauty of maxing out is working your muscles so hard they can't stay tense. I don't know about you, when I'm angry, I'm like, ah! When you work out so hard, you can't do that as much because you're so sore. We do these once every 4 weeks, mixed in. Ready? Here we go, 3 to 5, whatever you have. Give it all you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to exhale on the way up. Here we go, last thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my hands are numb. Let's get these weights away. Do some arm swings. Finish. That's a lymphatic drainage move too. If you can make yourself look drunk with the arm swings, the better. Oh my gosh. That was quick and intense. All right. If you're new here, please subscribe on YouTube. I do temple living workouts 3 times a week. We're focused on regulating our nervous system. We're focused on temple living. There's lots of scripture that gets incorporated into these. It's like a mini positive podcast mixed into the workouts. Share these with a friend. We're trying to get to at least 50 subscribers so I can have links, I can share things with you, and hopefully we can open up a community for us to stay accountable to and be pushed and challenged in. Alright, that's it for today. Go catch your breath, go shower in peace, or if you're doing this with kids, go shower with your kids. Been there, done that, or turn on a minnow Bible story and shower in peace. Wherever you're at, you're doing the best you can. We're going to continue to learn and grow and do better.